This is Linda from Brooklyn, and I'm your new best friend. I'm not sure why people like to ask this question, like they like to ask you if your ex remarried. When you're divorced, you're alone and you become an easy target. Like, people think they could say things to you that they wouldn't say to you if you had a husband. It's like you don't have that person there to protect you and defend you, and you're just an easy target to a divorced person. And that's one of the stigmas right there. I mean, they have articles what you shouldn't say to a bereaved person or a person that's suffering from infertility or an illness. They write articles like what you should say to them and how you should talk to them. But there's no articles written about how you should talk to a person who got divorced. And a person who got divorced is a very sensitive, crushed person who's going through a tremendous disappointment and crisis, and yet nobody writes articles about how you should talk to them, and then people just say anything that comes to their head.
That's why people always ask those same three questions. They'll say, do you get along with your ex? I mean, isn't it obvious? If we got along, we might still be married. Or they'll say, did your ex remarry? Like, it's not really what you want to hear. Or they'll say, you know who I saw? I saw your ex. Like, I really don't want you to keep tabs for us. You never read an article about what you shouldn't say to a divorced person. Don't ask people why they got divorced. If they got divorced, they obviously had a good enough reason, and it's none of your business. Don't ask people how long they've been divorced. Don't ask them. That's not your opportunity to inquire about their intimate life. I'm not sure why people ask these three not smart questions to divorced people. Like, they'll say, do you get along with your ex? I mean, isn't it obvious you don't get along? Or they'll say, I saw your ex. Like, they want to give you the story about it. Like, it's not really what we want to hear. Or they'll say, did your ex remarry? Like, they're really, like, I'm keeping tabs. Don't ask people how long they've been divorced. Don't ask them. Or they'll say, I saw your ex. Like, do I want to hear that? People are still asking these questions. I've been married 30 years. Not to the same person, but it's 30 years experience. It's actually very few years I wasn't married. A person who gets married under the chuppah with Hashem's blessing and has children, Baruch Hashem, shouldn't have to be asked questions. A person's intimate needs are none of your business. That's why they're intimate. And you're just an easy target. Don't ask them. A person's intimate needs are none of your business. Don't ask them. Why do these people ask these questions? You shouldn't make references to a divorced person's virginity. I mean, especially if they have kids. If they have kids, it's obvious they are not a virgin, and you shouldn't be talking about it. Don't ask them. Why do people ask these questions? You know who I saw? I saw your ex. Like, sometimes I feel like asking people why they're still married. How do you like that? MYOB. Mind your own business. Many times the reason why they're still married is because they didn't get divorced. MYOB. Mind your own business. MYOB. Mind your own business.